With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
Now, here's Oladipo, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Here's Stevenson. The kick out to Oladipo. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Siakam against Martin. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. The dish now to Stevenson. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Oladipo has it in the corner. The pass to Martin. Butler on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Stevenson. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Stevenson. Trent with the wide open look. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot, and they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Siakam. No good, unable to end this run. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stevenson finds Oladipo. Back to Stevenson. With the step back to the middle. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Offensive rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Butler. Love right side. Love with the screen for Oladipo. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have...
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
So impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. Raptors trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, they're...
Go for it, MP!
Don't get too comfortable. We're just saving it for crunch time.
Here's Banton. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Siakam. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Birtle, the pass to Banton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Outside Butler. Back to Stevenson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. Pass to Trent. Over Oladipo. Trent can't hit. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And out of bounds as Toronto gains. In Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Martin against Siakam. Trent outside. Siakam, right side. He feeds it to Poeltl. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Poeltl.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table.
Stevenson dishes to Oladipo. And Stevenson kicks to Oladipo. Love with the screen on Trent. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Siakam. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the pass to Banton. That 3 off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Passes it to Barnes. The fadeaway. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Toronto with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Poeltl sets the pick for Trent. And Siakam has it in the corner. And again, no good by Toronto.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Stevenson. That shot is off. Raptors trail by 16. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists. Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Barnes finds Siakam to halt the run, and he gets the whistle. 2. Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Yep, it counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 19. Siakam outside. Feeds it to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Poeltl. He capitalized on that one.
Down low. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Banton's shot is off. The Heat leading by 19. On the wing, Stevenson. Outside, Butler. Stevenson passes to Martin. Let's go. Stevenson can't hit. Now, Siakam. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Barnes kicks to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Fades. Pirtle's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Siakam after the Heat pick up 2. Great D that time from Martin.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Butler on the wing. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here.
Switch.
Here's Banton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Siakam to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Outside Martin. From deep three-point range, the shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Poke loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Love wide open. He fires. And the Heat, another 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And here are the Heat now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Martin with the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Barnes up top, defended by Butler. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Pulls up, and it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barnes. Pirtle's got 6.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Back to Stevenson. Here's Love. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Love's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Trent against Oladipo. Trent outside. Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. Trent passes to Pirtle. And it's in there. He's got 8.
His 4th make in 5 tries. And we're just getting started.
Pirtle's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Stevenson kicks to Butler. Back to Stevenson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Butler. On the wing, Stevenson. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Siakam looking around. Pass to Banton. Back to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Toronto shooting 40% here in the early stages. Stevenson outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And stolen by Siakam. To the left side wing. And it's Trent in the corner. No good from outside. Butler with the ball. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami.
They did a great job of just...
Keep going out there. No let up.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him, 2 on the clock. Here's Poeltl. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Oladipo dishes to Stevenson. And Love with the basket on the assist from Stevenson. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
Deflects the pass. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And the pass to Stevenson. Outside Martin. Stevenson drives in, and that one drops. Stevenson's got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Shots good by Siakam.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Barnes against Robinson. Stevenson a screen on Barnes. Robinson goes in, and he makes good on the layup. Here's Trent. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Poeltl with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Stevenson passes to Martin. Back to Stevenson. Passes it to Love. Now the feed to Stevenson. That falls. Great assist by Love. He's got 21.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. And here is Barnes. He had 16 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Robinson finds Oladipo. Now Martin. To the paint. Here's Stevenson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Stevenson's got 23.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Trent. And the call on the shot.
Good call on that, Ref.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Here's Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got 15.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Barnes outside. Back to Siakam. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Stevenson. Robinson left side. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
When you look at the three-point numbers from Duncan Robinson, they will show you he is an elite player from deep.
And again, Toronto no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Back to Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, Another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And so it's Miami with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. And I've got a couple of former Players of the Week right here. Did winning that award mean a lot to you guys at the time?
The first one, absolutely. Meant a little less the second time. And the third time, I was great. Fourth time, I actually...
Well, actually,
sixth time.
Ernie, yes, the honor meant a lot to us. And we don't have to talk about Shaq's all day because I actually did win that.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Heat.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question, they put themselves in a great position right now.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Butler. Back to Stevenson. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stevenson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Miami. Here's Banton. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pass to Siakam. Poeltl sets the pick for Trent. Poeltl's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Martin with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The Raptors shooting for the game at 42%.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. To the middle. Here's Stevenson. That one goes. Count it. Stevenson's got 30.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Banton. He's got 9. Here's Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Oladipo outside. Butler in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why. They've been able to get these good looks.
Barnes against Butler. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Back to Barnes. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Martin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Barnes screen on Martin. Siakam outside. Miami grabs the miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. And here's Love for three. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Siakam against Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
Great call. Good job, Brad.
And gets it in the air.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young comes in for Pirtle, and it's Will Barton in for Trent. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Stevenson passes to Hero, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Banton, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Banton's got 11 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Barnes down low. Defended by Strus. Barnes can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
And you...
All right, MP.
Barnes comes in for Will Barton. MP's checked in for Miami. Now, Anunoby. The pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. 14 points for Siakam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Max Strus. Vincent is out there with MP. Then it's Butler. And it's Jovic in at center. Here's Vincent. Good on the triple. Vincent's got 9 points in the quarter.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Butler against Siakam. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Johnson with it. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The Heat shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Stevenson kicks to Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
A defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Barton comes in for Joe Johnson. And Flynn subbed in for OG Anunoby.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Left side Butler over Young. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 14 points now in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Barton. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And slam dunk by Butler.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Barnes dishes to Young. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. And so MV will bring it up for Miami. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
It's Barton on the wing. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now here's Barnes. Young sets a screen for Barnes. And Young slams it home.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
And Miami shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Jovic covered by Achua. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Barnes down low. Defended by Strus. And the dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Passes it to Jovic. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Raptors and stolen by Butler. Moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on Pascal Siakam from the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
It's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stevenson passes to Jovic. Here's Strus. Down low. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.